Kante, you can say love, light, healing, all my relation, you can say courage. Shaman Lophan. So, I pick my battles. I also pick the people who I will fight my battles for. Or, for them. Now, Elder Ray is my number one guy. Takes care of me in the hood. He's my elder. He's my homie. He's my... Okay? You can see how far I ride and die for my elder as I did for my family. Before, I was blind to my family shenanigans. Who says that? My chica. But I still died. I went hard for them. Unknowingly, I was saving them from the karma. Now, Elder Ray has served this karma. But the ones who screwed him over and royally used him was the places he worked and lived. Now, and those who knew who he was. The West Hotel. That owner, the new owner, especially the new owner, and the old owner. Now, you guys let demons attack him. You guys let the cartel and the drug dealers all use him. You guys let the Jezebels and the demons and the disrespectful piece of shit go after him. And thinking you can target him as a Northwest Territories chief lineage that he comes from. Okay? I come from that too. Now I pick my alliances. Pick my alliance. In these native lands with native wars. Okay? I'm like, oh, I got a new target now. I'm like, okay. I have this new owner who fired Elder Ray in the most disrespectful way. After getting things going to clear out that apartment, he did the heavy work. And then the owner pretty much, the idea is like, there's like 12 people left in the West Hotel. Now it turns out this demon is now stepping out of line because they bought the Empress and a bunch of other ones. I'm like, well, there's still natives in there. I was protecting for a couple of them, but the other ones I'm like, huh. I see. And her son is part of a Ukrainian gang or some gang in the hood. Now I come from HAs. I come from Hells Angels from Thunder Bay, Ontario, my stepdad. Okay? And on Main Street, Surf to Surf, Homie G, who owns that print shop who makes East Van sweaters and Homie G's, he comes from the original HAs when it was called Satan's, Devil's Satan, something. From the same Thunder Bay, Ontario as my dad, my stepdad. And that Freemason, 33rd Master Freemason, HA, Hells Angels, family. Now that homie's just up the street. I'm homies with him. I get in those squabbles with everyone. We all do. There's demons around making us all divide and conquer. But now I'm like, I can get some good karma out to this particular occasion. I'm a war chief. I'm a war angel. Okay? And I'm like, so I'll scope out the land. I'll scope out the building, the people. And then back off. I'm very good at offense and defense. I'm like, alright, go follow up. And I'm like, hold on, fall back. We need to assess. And every building here has natives from these lands all over. First Nations, Inuit, Native Americans, all over downtown East Side and the Valley Shadow Death. Okay? And I'm becoming head chief here. Now, Eldy's head chief, my chica, grand chief, Woodhouse, all my relations. I remember when I first saw your name, Woodhouse, grand chief, hi. I said, out of all the names, as wild as was, when the first grand chief was chosen, I was like, okay, that's what answers the one. Out of all that list that was there, when we were first presented by the Assembly of First Nations, I received the letter, way out here, as all good natives should receive candidates for Grand Chief. And I looked at the list. Alright, and I assessed their energy, and I looked at the name, and the village and town and province they're from, and territory and clan they're from. I'm like, alright. But when it came on the Woodhouse, I'm like, I like her. That's gonna be the one I want. But I left it. And then when the other Grand Chief now horrifically died, It's because I actually chosen Woodhouse. I'm like, I like her. I want her in position. So they let the next candidate of whoever step in. And this is their native way. A native will step in to be a sacrifice. So whomever the head chief wants. Well, I wanted Woodhouse. And then I just left it. And then lo and behold, here she is. And in honor for the last Grand Chief that had passed away, who was horrifically murdered, which was originally because of Roundhouse. Okay. But there's also karma that has to be paid for those who targeted the previous Grand Chief in Winnipeg in front of the prison there. Remand, I think, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be taking over Winnipeg. But, now she's in position doing great things. This is the power of a war native chief. I'm like, I see strategy, I see something in your life, and I'm like, I want her to make sure she's safe. And it happens. Now I'm getting more of a powers of like, demons are listening to me too, and they're becoming respectful. King Solomon's teachings are working well with me as I meditate and pray to King Solomon, as he gives me the ability to get control of the demons in my native territory of home. So now I want you all to tell me. I provided the 72 demons, King Solomon. Come on, you guys, tell me what is attached to Fauci. Tell me his history. Open up your third eye. Now, do investigative skills, frequencies, and subliminals, right? Look into the auric field. Look into their past, present, future. Come on, my natives. Come on, my star seeds. Because these motherfuckers think we're stupid. These motherfuckers think we were born yesterday. Let me give you the information that they blind you to. And we're simply going to begin all native reservations just to prove a point. So you call us drunk, crazy Indians, all the stereotypes. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right. You guys were the ones who did this to us. Like an abusive, narcissistic relationship. The colonizers and Freemasons are narcissistic. This is our narcissistic relationship with the colonizers, with the British. Okay? Monarchy. And those are all Masons. Eastern. I don't address Eastern Stars. They're all a hoe to a Mason. So, Fauci's is head of his coven. And all his hating hoes, his Eastern Stars and Masons. So Fauci's connected to the CCP Chinese Freemason. It's gonna be good. Because he's now in a U.S. court. And all my natives are watching and their star seeds are there. And they're doing return to senders, truth frequencies, cut cords, return to senders. In court! Fuck, I love my people. Do my job for me, and I will reward you greatly. And they're seeing it. In the meantime, we will be continuing on with our prohibition, but I will empower, we'll first do Canada. 603 reservations, prohibition. But very easily. Frequencies. Quit smoking, quit doping, quit drinking, quit sexting, whatever the fuck it is, quit porning, quit masturbating. And I can do it very easily for everyone. Like, who wants to be rich? And actually, it's more than that. And it wouldn't be for money. I'm like, to all my native nations, who wants land back? And who wants vengeance for everyone who's died due to horrific health, addictions, horrific ways on your reservations and in the city? Okay? Think about that. Would you get sober enough to get vengeance on your enemies? My natives, and they're like, yep. I'm like, I have a plan and a program for you. All for free. And I would love for us to all go back to our reservations and designated areas and just train. Get sober. Get healed. Return to senders. Every day, all day. Because every alcohol, drug, don't worry, we're going to start moving with the food too. Every time, everything that every major company has in North America, Canada, USA, will be eventually owned back to a native family and community. All of it. Your provinces and states, those are native names, you dumb fucks. Native! I can't stand it. But it'll be fun when it all comes together. But all the natives everywhere getting sober for the kids. And we are seeking our vengeance with that sobriety. Because with that sobriety, it isn't all butterflies and rainbows. It's called the return to sender of karma of our enemies' actions done to us, now being done by their own hand unto them. Oh ho. Native War Chief LittleFawn.